The Washington Redskins wrapped up their Wednesday practice as they get prepared to take on the defending Super Bowl champion New England Patriots at FedEx Field on Sunday. The Redskins will come into the game 0-4 on the season and mired in a lot of turmoil at this point. Today, Coach Jay Gruden spoke with us about who is going to be his starting quarterback, and he told us that he hasn't made a decision yet. That may not help Redskins fans who are disgruntled and upset right now, and who also want to see rookie quarterback Dewayne Haskins play. Haskins was thrust into action surprisingly last week against the New York Giants in the Redskins' abysmal defeat up in New Jersey. Haskins didn't play well, and by his own admission, he hopes to get better this game.
You just got to make sure whenever you get an opportunity that you make the most of it, and try to make the most of the opportunity and come out with a win. And that is what it is. And you got to look forward to next week, next game, 16 games in the season. It's my first year in the NFL. I have plenty more to go, and this is one stepping stone.
Ironically, all three quarterbacks spoke to us in the locker room today after practice. Case Keenum still looks a little hot about being benched, and he had a serious face on today, and this is what he said as far as if he's going to be the starter.
My role is to help this team win. So whatever it is, I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to help this team win no matter what my role is come Sunday.
Finally, Colt McCoy spoke, and as eloquent as he always is, Colt's one of the great guys in the locker room, and he said he's just happy to be out there. He's just happy to be getting himself an opportunity to play again, and this is what he said to us.
More than anything, it's just time and figuring out how I'm moving around, how I'm throwing the ball, all those things. It's my. No, he's right there. It's my leg. It's my right leg. So far it's felt good, and I don't want to think about it anymore. I just want to practice and see how I'm feeling each day.
Overall, though, the decision will come down to Jay Gruden. During his press conference, like he said it's way too early to basically name a starter at this point. But he did tell us, little surprising thing, he did say that he felt like he already knew, contrary to what everyone else thinks. He said he felt like he knew who the guy was going to be, but he needed to see a little bit more. So we're going to find out just like everyone else, but I think tomorrow's going to be the big day. I think Thursday will be the day where perhaps Jay Gruden lets us know who's going to be the starter, because at the end of the day, come Friday, whoever that starter is, they need to get the reps, pretty much all of the reps with the first team, as far as making sure that there's some kind of continuity against the Patriots on Sunday. Yesterday, ironically, Bill Belichick, the Patriots coach, complimented the Redskins. He was complimentary of Jay Gruden. He was complimentary of the Redskins offense. He said the design of the offense was phenomenal. He didn't use the word phenomenal, but he said it was very good. He did say that there's always an open receiver. And I will say this, in fairness to that statement, there have been open receivers. Unfortunately, they've been overthrown. If those catches were made, those passing catches were made, the Redskins could be having a different conversation right now. They had an overthrow in the first game, Terry McLaurin from Case Keenum in the Philadelphia Eagles game. They had an overthrow in the Bears game. They had 2 overthrows in the Cowboys game, and they followed that up last week with 2 overthrows in New York against the Giants. So there's a lot of things that are there that could work. One thing the Redskins will have to do, however, they're going to have to run the football. They have made no attempt to help their passing game by running the football and having balance. If you go back to last year when Adrian Peterson rushed for over 1,100 yards, the Redskins pretty much were a pound and ground team. They actually were a team that you knew what you were going to get coming in. It was going to be a slow, methodical approach where they weren't going to turn the ball over. They were going to run the ball and try to play good defense. That hasn't been the blueprint this year at all. It's been anything but that. So maybe they can try to get back that mojo, so to speak, against the Patriots, because the Patriots, as we know, they will take away your best option on offense. If Terry McLaurin plays, they're going to try to take him out the game. And we saw the Redskins struggle last week vertically by not having that game-changing speed of Terry McLaurin on the field. So lots of stuff going on, folks, as always. You can check me out on social media, on Twitter at Lake Lewis, on Facebook and Instagram at Lake Lewis Jr., so Lake Lewis Jr. You can also check me out on sportsjourney.com. That's right, sportsjourney.com. We're making a comeback, folks. Check us out. And you can check out some of my Redskins work on heavy.com. Also, folks, the daily podcast, which you're going to hear later on this evening. You can check that out. It's called After Practice with Lake Lewis. After Practice with me, Lake Lewis. So make sure you check that out as well. As always, we'll have more updates for you as we go along next week. Good stuff coming up. You got to check us out. Take care.